Seniors, I've spent 40 years studying aging muscles, and what I'm about to tell you might surprise you or even shock you. The reason most people lose leg strength after 60 isn't just getting old. It's a silent shutdown happening deep inside your muscles, something researchers now describe as neuromuscular signal loss, where your strongest muscle fibers stop receiving the command to stay active. And here's why this matters more than you think. When that signal fades, your legs don't just get weaker. They become slower to respond, less stable, less confident. That's why standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or walking longer distances suddenly feels harder, not because your legs are broken, but because your muscles are no longer being told to stay strong. Here's the part most people never hear. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine found that after age 60, the body activates up to 90% fewer high-threshold muscle fibers unless they are specifically stimulated. Walking alone doesn't do this. So even though you may be staying active, your legs are quietly losing strength underneath you. Now here's the good news. Researchers studying aging and movement recently found that performing specific targeted exercises every day can literally wake up dormant muscle fibers, improve circulation in the legs, and rebuild strength, even in people over 90. In fact, participants who performed this exercise consistently regained balance, stood up faster, and restored leg endurance in just 8 weeks. This means your age doesn't have to decide how strong you stay. And what's shocking is that most seniors rely on walking alone, which is the exact opposite of what their legs actually need to stay strong and independent. In this video, we're going to reveal 5 simple exercises proven by science to rebuild leg strength, protect your joints, and restore real-world movement, no matter your age. And stay with me because exercise number 1 is the most powerful of them all, with studies showing it can dramatically improve strength signaling and blood flow in adults well into their 80s and 90s. Now, without any further delay, let's begin with exercise number 5, because every repetition of the right movement can bring your leg strength back faster than you think. Number 5, sit-to-stand squats. The 5th most powerful exercise for maintaining strong legs into your 90s might surprise you because it doesn't look like a workout at all. But sit-to-stand squats have been quietly performing miracles in senior leg strength for decades. When researchers analyzing age-related mobility patterns compared seniors who maintained independence the longest, they found one thing in common. They could repeatedly stand up from a chair without assistance. A peer-reviewed study examining lower body function in adults over 60 found that those who practiced repeated sit-to-stand movements showed 15 to 20% greater improvements in functional leg power compared to those who relied on walking alone. Sit-to-stand directly trains the exact muscles responsible for getting up, climbing stairs, and preventing falls: the quadriceps, glutes, and stabilizing muscles around the hips and knees. But here's where it gets interesting. When you rise from a seated position, your muscles are forced to generate force against gravity, something walking barely challenges. This activates deep motor muscles that often go unused with age, sending a powerful signal to your nervous system to re-engage muscle fibers that quietly shut down over time. And here's the part most people miss. Sit-to-stand doesn't just build strength, it retrains coordination between your muscles and brain. This is the same principle used in rehabilitation settings. Once this system wakes up, balance, confidence, and movement efficiency all begin improving together. That's why standing up can suddenly feel exhausting. That's why stairs feel intimidating. And that's exactly what increases fall risk over time. Not because you're weak, but because this system has gone quiet. Now, the way you perform sit-to-stand makes all the difference in the world for leg strength benefits. Most people rush the movement or use their hands, taking the load off the muscles that actually need the work. The correct approach, according to rehabilitation specialists, is slow and controlled. Start seated in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lean slightly forward, press through your heels, and stand up smoothly. Then lower yourself back down slowly. Don't drop into the chair. That slow descent is critical. It creates controlled tension in the muscles, which research shows is one of the most effective ways to rebuild strength as we age. For maximum benefits, start with just 5 repetitions and work up to 10 or 15. Consistency matters more than intensity. Many long-living seniors who maintain independence into their late 80s and 90s unknowingly practice this movement daily, standing up from chairs, beds, and benches without relying on support. The results speak for themselves. And if this exercise is the foundation, the next one is where strength truly starts to compound. That brings us to exercise number 4. Number 4, seated knee extensions. Seated knee extensions might be the most overlooked leg strengthening movement seniors can do, and the research behind them will absolutely surprise you. A peer-reviewed longitudinal study examining adults over 65 found that participants who regularly performed seated knee extensions experienced dramatically less quadricep muscle loss over several years compared to those who relied on walking alone. The numbers don't lie. Preserving this muscle group is directly tied to maintaining independence. Here's why this matters more than you think. Seated knee extensions activate the quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thighs, which play a critical role in standing, stair climbing, and knee stability. And unlike walking, this movement forces those muscles to fully engage through their entire range. It's like upgrading a weak signal into a clear command your muscles can finally respond to. This is where things get interesting. When you straighten your leg against gravity, deep motor units inside the muscle are activated, the same ones that quietly shut down with age. Once these fibers re-engage, your muscles become more responsive, more stable, and more resistant to breakdown. It's the same principle used in rehabilitation settings after knee surgery. But here's what makes seated knee extensions truly special for leg strength. They train strength, coordination, and knee control at the same time, a combination directly linked to lower fall risk. Research consistently shows that quad weakness is one of the strongest predictors of mobility loss and assisted living placement in older adults. And here's the problem. Most people completely mess this exercise up. They swing the leg, rush the movement, or let gravity do the work, which removes the exact stimulus your muscles need. The safest and most effective way is slow and controlled. Sit tall in a chair, straighten one leg fully, pause briefly at the top, then lower it slowly back down. That controlled lowering phase is where strength is rebuilt. For best results, perform seated knee extensions after your daily walk, or after sit-to-stands, when your muscles are already warm and receptive. This timing dramatically improves strength signaling and stability. Many independent seniors in their late 80s and 90s perform this movement daily without realizing its importance, often during physical therapy or while seated at home, and maintain the ability to stand, climb stairs, and walk confidently for years longer. The cumulative effect is remarkable. After just 8 weeks of consistent practice, studies show measurable improvements in knee strength, walking speed, and confidence in adults over 70. Now, if seated knee extensions protect your muscles from breaking down, the next exercise trains your legs to stay strong under pressure, even when fatigue sets in. That brings us to exercise number 3. Number 3, isometric wall squats. If you've ever ignored this movement before, this is the moment to stop. The third most powerful exercise for maintaining strong legs into your 90s is isometric wall squats. And the science behind why they work is absolutely fascinating. Researchers studying age-related muscle loss have found that older adults who regularly perform isometric lower body holds preserve thigh muscle size and functional strength years longer than those who rely on walking alone. Isometric wall squats create an incredibly unique combination of muscular tension and neural signaling that work together like a symphony to preserve and build leg muscle mass. First, they place sustained tension directly on the quadriceps and glutes, the largest and most important muscles for standing, stair climbing, and balance. But it's not just tension. Wall squats activate muscle fibers that quietly shut down with age, forcing them to stay online and responsive. This dual action is like both building new muscle and protecting existing muscle at the same time. But here's what makes isometric wall squats truly special. They activate a hidden protective mechanism inside your muscles that tells your body these legs are still needed. This sustained contraction sends signals through your nervous system that reinforce muscle preservation pathways and slow age-related muscle wasting. Studies in geriatric rehabilitation show that seniors who maintain isometric leg strength retain significantly more muscle mass and independence than those who don't. And this effect compounds the older we get. Isometric wall squats also improve circulation and muscular endurance, which helps muscles relax properly after contraction. When this system slows down, legs feel heavy, weak, and fatigued, even if muscles themselves aren't damaged. This is often mistaken for just aging, but it's not. Now, the way most people attempt wall squats destroys many of these muscle-preserving benefits, which is a tragedy. Most people drop too low, hold their breath, or push until failure, turning a protective exercise into unnecessary strain. The correct approach is controlled and safe. Stand with your back against a wall, feet slightly forward, and lower yourself only to a comfortable bend in the knees. Hold the position while breathing normally, then slowly stand back up. The timing of wall squats matters enormously for leg strength. Performing them earlier in the day helps reinforce muscle signaling overnight, when most age-related muscle loss quietly occurs. For maximum benefits, aim for 1 to 2 holds of 20 to 40 seconds, 3 days per week. You don't need intensity. Consistency matters more than duration. Many seniors who maintain independence into their late 80s and 90s unknowingly perform similar isometric holds during daily life, bracing, leaning, and standing with control. The results speak for themselves. Isometric wall squats protect your muscles, but our runner-up trains your legs to stay balanced when movement becomes unpredictable. That brings us to exercise number 2. Number 2, reverse lunges. The second most powerful exercise for building unbreakable legs, even at 90, is the reverse lunge. And recent research has completely revolutionized our understanding of why this movement is so crucial for leg strength and stability in older adults. A landmark study examining lower body strength and balance in adults over 65 found that those who regularly practice controlled reverse lunges showed significantly greater improvements in leg strength, balance, and walking confidence compared to those who avoided single leg movements entirely. This discovery shattered the old belief that simple walking is enough to maintain strong legs as we age. Reverse lunges activate the highest value muscles in your lower body at the same time: the quadriceps, glutes, and deep stabilizers around the hips. But here's what makes reverse lunges truly extraordinary for leg strength. The movement places your body in a controlled split stance that forces each leg to work independently, triggering powerful strength and balance signals through your nervous system. This taps into the same neuromuscular pathways used in rehabilitation settings to restore movement after injury. When you step backward into a reverse lunge, your body is forced to stabilize before it produces force. And this is where things get interesting. That stabilization requirement activates motor units that quietly shut down with age, the exact fibers responsible for balance correction and fall prevention. Once these fibers re-engage, your legs become stronger, faster to respond, and more coordinated during everyday movements. This matters more than you think. Reverse lunges train your legs to handle real-world situations, stepping back, catching your balance, and controlling your body weight, not just moving forward on flat ground. Research consistently shows that improving single leg strength and coordination is directly linked to reduced fall risk and preserved independence in older adults. But here's the problem. Most people completely mess this exercise up. They step too far back, drop too quickly, or let their knees collapse, which turns a powerful stability exercise into unnecessary strain. The good news is, correcting this is simple. You don't need equipment, just positioning. Start by standing tall near a countertop or sturdy chair for support. Step 1 foot backward, just a short distance. Keep most of your weight on the front leg. Slowly lower your body until both knees are slightly bent. Not deep, just controlled. Pause briefly, then press through the front heel to stand back up. That slow, controlled motion is critical. That controlled lowering phase sends a strong signal to your muscles and nervous system that these legs are still needed. Once this signal is restored, strength, balance, and confidence begin improving together. This is often mistaken for just aging, but it's not. The timing of reverse lunges is absolutely crucial for maximizing leg strength benefits. Performing them after a short walk or after earlier leg movements creates an ideal window where your muscles are most receptive to strength signals. Studies show this sequencing improves movement efficiency and stability faster than doing exercises at random times. For best results, start with just 3 to 5 repetitions per side. If that felt easy, that's a good sign. Work up to 8 to 10 repetitions per side, 2 to 3 times per week. This isn't about intensity. Consistency matters more than duration. Many long-living seniors who maintain independence into their late 80s and 90s unknowingly perform similar movements during daily life, stepping back, stabilizing, and controlling their weight. When practiced intentionally, the results speak for themselves. Improvements in balance, walking speed, and confidence are often noticeable within weeks. Reverse lunges build strength and coordination together, but the number one exercise on this list does something even more powerful. Number 1, the supported heel-to-toe walk. It doesn't look impressive, but what it does inside your body absolutely is. Known clinically as the tandem walk, this supported heel-to-toe movement targets the exact systems that keep your legs strong and steady with age. That's why many specialists consider it one of the closest things to a reset button for your balance and walking system. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Most leg weakness after 60 isn't just muscle. It's coordination. It's the communication line between your brain, your feet, and your stabilizing muscles getting quieter over time. And this movement turns that line back on. Here's what makes the heel-to-toe walk the ultimate leg strengthening move. It trains the exact systems that decide whether you stay independent. Your balance reflexes, your ankle and hip stabilizers, your stride control, and the micro adjustments that prevent a fall before it ever happens. When you place one foot directly in front of the other, your base of support becomes narrow. That forces your body to wake up stabilizing muscles that normal walking never challenges. And this is where things get interesting. This simple pattern activates your proprioception system, the sensory network in your feet, ankles, and legs that tells your brain when you're balanced and when you're not. As we age, that signal can quietly weaken or go undertrained, which is why people start feeling unsteady on curbs, stairs, uneven ground, or even when turning too quickly. It's like installing a protective force field around your walking. But here's what makes it even more powerful. This exercise doesn't just train your legs, it trains your brain to leg reaction speed, that split-second correction that catches you when you wobble. That's why you can feel completely fine sitting down. Yet the moment you stand up and start moving, your legs feel uncertain. And that uncertainty is exactly what increases fall risk over time. Now, the way most people do this makes all the difference in the world. Most people try it out in the open, move too fast, or stare at the floor the entire time, turning a precision drill into a shaky mess. The good news is, fixing that is simple. Here's the safest way to do it. Stand next to a countertop or sturdy chair, keeping one hand ready for support. Place one foot forward, then place the other foot heel to toe, as if you're walking on a straight line. Take slow, controlled steps, about 5 to 10 steps forward. Turn around carefully and repeat. Here's the rule to remember. You should feel stability, not panic. If it feels too challenging at first, widen your stance slightly. You're not forcing anything. You're guiding the system back online. For best results, do 2 rounds, 3 to 5 days per week. Then progress in the safest order. Start with your hands hovering instead of gripping. Then keep your eyes forward instead of looking down. And only later, if you're steady, add very small head turns. Consistency matters far more than duration. Many seniors who remain steady into their late 80s and 90s have kept this system active, not by accident, but by consistently challenging their legs in the right way. When you train it intentionally, the difference is immediate. Standing feels more controlled. Direction changes feel safer. And confidence stops slipping away. And that's the real goal. Aging doesn't mean decline. Your body can still adapt. That's why these targeted movements matter so much, because they rebuild the exact systems that keep your legs powerful, steady, and confident over time. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these exercises surprised you the most, or which one are you starting today? Drop a comment below. We read every single one. And before you go, don't skip the next video on your screen. It reveals one wall-based exercise specialists now say works better than walking for improving leg circulation and stability after 60. Watch that next. It could change how you take care of your legs from here on out.